With Donald Trump returned to the White House, he made it very clear that his administration would take strong action against diversity, equity, and inclusion. That is DEI program in the federal government and private businesses. Trump's new executive order aims to stop DEI practices which he believes are discriminatory. According to the order, companies with government contracts must stop prioritizing diversity program or face investigation for civil rights violation. Trump's executive order bans the government from pushing businesses to diversify their workforce. It also directs federal agencies to use law from the civil rights era to challenge private sector policies related to DEI. Trump argues that these policies are undermining traditional American values like hard work and individual achievement by favoring identity-based program over the merit. Trump's move is expected to have an immediate effect on corporate diversity efforts as well. While the federal government can't directly control the diversity practices of private companies, it has significant influence over those that receive federal contracts. If companies don't comply, they risk legal action. Now let me tell you how it is impacting the corporate America. Well, Trump's actions are not just symbolic. His order is a part of a larger effort to end DEI and affirmative action policy in America. Throughout his first term, Trump criticized DEI program, claiming that they discriminate against white Americans. His allies like billionaire Elon Musk has gone as far as calling DEI just another form of racism. Musk, along with Trump, is now working on a plan to cut federal spending, which includes reducing the budget for DEI programs. Legal experts predict that the companies will become more cautious now. Businesses may scale back their DEI programs to avoid costly and time-consuming investigation by the federal government, even if their efforts comply with the law. Well, the push to end DEI programs has sparked anger among civil rights leaders. These leaders argue that DEI programs are necessary to correct the discrimination that women and people of color have faced in the workplace for years now. Mark Morial, president of the National Urban League, has called for a massive resistance movement, urging companies and individuals to take legal action against the rollback of diversity policy. In response, civil rights groups have vowed not to let America return to a time when equal opportunities were out of reach for the minorities. They are fighting for the continuation of affirmative action, which has helped ensure equal chances for women and people of color, specifically in hiring and promotion within federal agencies. Let's look at a bigger picture over here now. Trump's executive order is just one step in a broader campaign to undo diversity policies in America. After taking the office, he quickly reversed many of Joe Biden's initiatives aimed at making DEI a central part of the federal government. Trump's administration has also been very active in pushing back against DEI program in private sectors as well. Major companies like Amazon and Meta have already begun scaling back their diversity effort to avoid conflict with the new organization. Trump has surrounded himself with people who share the same view on DEI. Let me give you an example here. JD Vance has introduced legislation that would prevent government contractors from using federal funds to support DEI program. Stephen Miller, Trump's deputy chief of staff for policy, has also filed multiple lawsuits against companies that promote DEI policy. Now, this has impacted Indian Americans and global businesses as well. For the Indian origin individuals and businesses in the United States, the end of DEI could have significant consequences. Indian American workers, specifically those in tech and other diverse industries, have often benefited from affirmative action policy. If these policies are rolled back, it could affect hiring practices, promotion, and workplace opportunity for people of color, including the Indian community. Trump's crackdown on DEI is also likely to have global implications. Multinational companies with the United States operation may find themselves in difficult position. For example, companies in India that have the US contract may need to adjust their diversity program to comply with US law. These changes could impact diversity effort not only in the United States but also in countries like India, where global companies often implement similar DEI initiatives worldwide. Now, what's next? That's what everybody is thinking. As Trump's executive order takes effect, the private sector will face mounting pressure to rethink their DEI policy. Businesses will have to navigate the complexity of complying with the new order while avoiding legal battle as well. And at the very same time, civil rights leaders and activists will continue to fight for the protection of diversity programs that they believe are essential to achieving racial and gender equality in the workplace. Well, the debate over DEI is not just an American issue now. It affects workers around the globe, including those in countries like India, where multinational companies often adopt a similar diversity policy. As the US government pushes forward with its effort to roll back DEI, the ripple effect will be felt globally.